discord.gg/flatearth.
Almost a lot of these flat earthers go into these speculation conversations where it becomes extra perceptory and like, well, I'll give you an example. That the flat Earth has outer rings, outer pond theory. Let's see what else. There's whatever they can think of the entire structure of this realm is, and so on and so forth, etc., etc. Like there's just many examples, but did you know that that's exactly what that is? When you start to propagate this information, say, "Oh, it's just harmless. It's not." I'll take a look at it this way: the AE map. It's the entire realm in a conceptualized understanding. Who then knows the width, breadth, length, height, depths of the entire realm? No one, not a living soul, save the creator and maybe Enoch, whom we took to check everything out. But like, I'm not even going that direction. What I'm doing is I'm exposing this fallacious reasoning and like bringing forward into the light how people will argue about something they have no knowledge on, and then yet get away with it because they're labeled flat earther, as in that gives you a shield to protect you away from like scrutiny and I don't know. Does that make any sense, guys? Because like this is
I understand you. Yeah.
why I'm exposing this is because people have already in this particular camp, and they get upset when I start talking. Like it really like, well, what are you saying that we can't speculate? And I'm not saying that. Like thinking of things in like in a conversational way where like, you know what, it could be kind of interesting to think of some things in a way where it like makes you look at what it could be, but at the same time. When you start saying, like I've heard it this way, like the AE map is being defended, and there's people that get into a position where that becomes reality, where the AE map is the reality of the realm of existence, and it's like the perception they have, and so now it is not just speculation; it's a matter of fact, and it's moved in.
It's not the exclusive reality, the AE map, but it's the closest to reality.
No, it's not. It's not. Define to me or verify that is the case. Because when you say that, people that listen to you think that you're correct, and how is anyone to verify the entire realm of existence represented as the AE map? How can you do that?
I was addressing, you said before that the AE map is the reality, but probably there was something I missed.
No, I'm talking about like people advocating for the AE map being the representation. It's the representation of the entire realm of existence.
I get you now. Yeah. Yeah, because
with that being said,
entire realm of existence.
I get you now. Yeah. Yeah, because
with that being said,
I wouldn't accept it as reality either. It's close to reality, but
no, it's not close to it. Like what I'm saying is, people would say what you're saying too, and this is why people have gone astray from what the truth is, because they seem to have their own understandings of like the entire realm of existence, and then inserting, it's the closest we can get. But guess what? That's what globe earthers say. This is the best guess that we have for the thing that we're telling you the entire realm of existence is. It's a globe. They do the same thing, get beget.
Yeah,
you're doing it too. You just think you're doing it on the flat earth perspective.
Oh, I see.
Yes, you've been doing it this whole time.
They fight you back. They fight you back with the same weapon. Yeah.
Yes, it's the same thing, and we're doing the same thing to them. So it's like no different than what they're doing, and it just seems like the flat earther makes it more apparent. Well, we know that it's not a globe. I know that, but it's a replacement to what they're. And you're not saying that it is that. You're saying it's our best guess. Well, that's what they're doing. That's exactly what they do all the time. So you don't know that you're doing it consciously until somebody actually points it out. Wait a minute, you are doing that. Because if I was to tell you, go ahead and verify that AE map being the case for the entire realm of existence, you couldn't do it.
Yeah, that's actually
like in the when this first came on the scene, everybody started to know the Earth is not what they've been told. There were debates between the AE map and the globe. I've seen them myself and I've heard of them. Like, okay, so and the debates were going like how flight paths work on the AE map versus they're not working on the globe. Do you remember those debates, or is it just me that I think that there was imaginary debates that never took place? Like what I'm saying is like they were even happening in here. So like, conversations between the AE map and the globe were it's a false dichotomy. There's like there isn't no such thing as those two things being propped up and being advocated for, because there is no verification on either one. The entire realm of existence cannot be known, but this has been what people's imaginations have been kind of going towards. And so now we're dealing with like how flat earthers are even in the wrong. And so it's like, yeah, but what can you do from the point of like just informing somebody? Like you can't say something like it's our best guess because it's not even close to that.
Not along these lines.
Stand correction. If we're just going to say whatever we want, and if it's not true what we're saying, it's not that it's just agreeing to disagree with the next person. It's we're just being, people who want to say what we want, and no matter what our correction comes our way, we're not gonna take that. And as people of, let's say that in this arena, flat Earth, that's kind of like how we grow. We grow from I would say even from where I used to think the ice wall was a thing and the dome and all that until I was corrected. Because I was telling people that too early on. Like, you probably have recordings of me saying that. But then correction came and I have to take that because it's like, I'm not going to be like, no, I'm going to keep saying, I'm just going to keep
Right, exactly.
Ice ring, dome, I'm going to keep saying, you can't stop me from saying that. But then I'm in the wrong. But that's not being reasonable in this case. It's like, you want to say what you want.
That's just, these people going around, they make us look stupid, I think, because they go around saying that this is the map, this is where we live, these are all the other planets, and they've got no way of actually confirming that this is the truth. They can't even confirm that that there's an ice wall that surrounds us. So, they're just creating an argument against us by themselves.
Right.
Yeah, they're not helping at all.
100% correct. I've never seen that map. It looks like something out of The Lord of the Rings. And yeah, it's to present arguments against us, to create straw men, and to present that and to beat that up and say, okay, well, this is what they think. And no, we don't have a map, and we don't subscribe to that cartoonish sort of map that these kids are running around now. That these kids are interested and that they're speculating on these things, that's good news, because that means that they're skeptical of the information that's been provided thus far. I'll take that as a win. That's that's the best way I can look at that.
Yeah, that's why the video bothered me too, because one of the first things I learned was, we have no model.